Let's make the best chocolate chip cookies you've ever had. Soft, chewy, and super gooey. Let's go. Exact amounts in the description below. Alright, let's add our butter and we're gonna start creaming our sugars together. One note on the butter, in my opinion, softened and melted is the best. I feel like a lot of people are doing brown butter, but I personally do not like the taste of brown butter in the cookies. They turn out really good, but all I can taste is the brown butter. At this point, we're going to add our white sugar and our brown sugar mixture and some of other ingredients, like we're going to add our vanilla, we're going to add our kosher salt, our baking soda. That way they'll get a chance to all mix together. Also, use this paddle attachment. Don't ever use a whisk attachment. We don't want to introduce air into our batter. So go ahead and mix this for about anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, nice and slow. And then go ahead and bring the mixer speed to the lowest setting and lightly add in your eggs and just keep it mixing. Keep mixing until it's very well incorporated, until the batter gets nice and velvety. Yeah, I apologize for the shaky cam here. At this point, I remove the bowl and I'm going to sift in the flour. You don't have to use a sifter, but just don't throw it all in one clump. Once we got all the flour in, let's go ahead and throw in our dark chocolate chip cookies. This is going to go perfectly with the saltiness of the cookie. They're going to balance perfectly. And we don't want to overmix our batter, so we're going to fold it nicely before we put it back on the stand mixer. Just keep going until it gets kind of a nice shaggy consistency. This only took me about like 1 to 2 minutes, so don't skip this step because it really makes a big difference on how chewy the cookie is. Then I literally put it back on the stand mixer for no more than 1 to 2 minutes and got this creamy goodness. Alright guys, time for the sad part. This dough has to go in the fridge for at least 4 hours. If you bake them right now, they'll just go flat and burn to a crisp. We gotta give time for that butter to re-solidify and for the flour to get nice and hydrated. So go ahead and pop this in some Tupperware and then go ahead and throw some plastic wrap over it, or if you can find the lid, that works too, and put it in the fridge for the longest 4 hours of your life. To make your life super easy, buy one of these cookie scoops. To make it even easier, weigh each piece of dough to 50 grams, around that. If you use that exact weight for each cookie, this recipe will come out perfect every single time. So add your cookies that have been weighed to a lined cookie sheet. Give them plenty of space. After you kind of fill it up, kind of rearrange them until you feel like they got about 1 to 2 inches of space in between each other. And 10 minutes later, here we go. Let me just zoom in on these bad boys. So real quick, I want to talk about why this recipe works. As you can see, all the edges are perfectly nice and set. The bottom is set. Very nice golden crispy edges. And in the middle, perfectly cooked, but super gooey. Oh, let's zoom in for this super slow cookie pull. You guys gotta make this today. Guys, please comment, like, and subscribe for more of this.